Okay, the sun is shining. Check. The kids are all at the playground. Check. And they're all having a wonderful time. Check. Wait, they're not. Except for him. Hector is riding by and he hears all the kids having a little moan. And he stops and thinks, what's all that about? Better have a look. Well, the kids wanted something new to play with, and they tried to explain.
Well, it's gotta be fun.
And Hector thought and thought, and then he thought, hey, I have an idea.
Yay!
And off Hector went to get a bouncy castle. Did you know that bouncy castles are made of rubbery stuff, and you fill them up with air so it's like a big balloon, and you bounce on it, and it's wicked fun. Hector hits the road and heads back to the playground. The kids weren't excited at all when Hector unloaded a bouncy castle. Haha, that's a joke. They were really excited. Now, to build a bouncy castle, first you need the bouncy castle. Next, you need the air compressor and a pipe to go between the two. You connect one end of the black pipe to the purple air compressor and the other end to the bouncy castle. Switch her on and the compressor blows air into the bouncy castle and ta-da! Bouncy castle!
Yay! Thank you, Hector!
All the kids got up into the bouncy castle and got to work having fun. And Hector had fun too. And they bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced. Green, Whirly, and Bo are a little nervous. They're waiting for Train all by themselves. They've never gone on a train without Mom, and what's making them really nervous is that Train hasn't arrived yet. Hector, says Green, we've been waiting for Train to arrive for ages and he hasn't. Can you help? Yep, says Hector. And off he goes to get the parts for Train. Now, Train has a lot of parts. I mean, a lot of parts. And they're big, and they're wicked heavy, too. Hector has to be really strong to carry all those parts, especially that fast. Here we are. Now, to build Train and his carriages, you start with the bed. Then you add the cab and the big, strong engine. That big round piece is where they make the steam in a steam engine. The next piece goes on the front. It's called the buffer. It's there to protect the front of the train. After that, we have the wheels. On Train the engine, there are 4 of those. 2 on one side and 2 on the other. Then we have to add the connecting rods. There's 1 on one side and 1 on the other. These help to put the power from Train the engine into the wheels. Of course, we have to have the lights in the chimney, too. Haha! Train is starting to look like a train. Next, we have the beds for the carriages. Told you there were a lot of parts. And the bodies for the carriages. There are 3 carriages on this train, so 3 bodies. And then the doors for the carriages. There are 6 of those, 2 on each side. Next, each carriage needs 4 wheels, just like Train. That's 2 on each side. When you add it up, that's 12 wheels. Each set of wheels needs a connecting rod, just like Train's wheels do. And last, to join the 3 carriages together with Train, you use big, strong bolts. Ta-da! Hi, Train. Now, let's get moving here. Green, Whirly, and Bo get on to Train's carriages once the doors are open. Then the doors shut and we're off. Over a bridge and across a river. Then through a tunnel under a mountain, and all thanks to Hector. Thanks, Hector. Okay, Ray's has a problem. A whole bunch of packing crates have been dropped off, and Ray's has to make sure that each one gets delivered to the right place. Ray's thinks to himself, I can lift them, but I can't deliver them. Gee, I wonder if Hector can have a... Oh, hi, Hector. I need some help delivering these crates. Do you think Tipper might help? Yeah, I bet he would, says Hector. I'll go get him now. So Hector goes off to get all the parts he needs to make Tipper. First, we've got to get all the parts into Hector's flatbed. And up they go! Wow, that's a lot of parts. Then it's back to Ray's place to move those crates. Sure is a pretty day, isn't it? When Hector gets back to Ray's, he unloads all the parts and gets to work. To build Tipper, you start with the bed. Then you put on the body and the container and door. That's where the crates will go. Then there's a bumper, in case you go bump. Then we put on 2 wings to cover the big wheels, and headlights, and 4 wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 on one side and 2 on the other. Then we need 2 wing mirrors. Clunk, clink. And a siren. And there's Tipper. Ta-da! Hi, Tipper. Ray's quickly loads the crates onto Tipper. And off Tipper goes. And then he stops and thinks, oh, that's right. Medical supplies for Stitch. So Tipper drops off the first crate with Stitch. And then he delivers some new parts in the second crate for Squish. Thanks, Hector, says Ray's. And Hector says, happy to help. Bye. Wheeler is getting some big boxes delivered today by Hook. Thank you, Hook. Now Wheeler just needs to push them into the garage. That'll be easy. All Wheeler has to do is... Oh, that's hard. I think we need Hector the Tractor. Hi, Hector. These boxes are too heavy. I think Wheeler has a problem. And Hector thinks we need a lift from Ray's. So, off Hector goes. Let's put Ray's parts onto the flatbed and get back to work. Okay, so now we need to assemble Ray's. First, we start with the body. Then we put on the bumper. Very important in case you bump. Next, we have the wings. 2 of them go on one side, and 2 of them go on the other side. And now we have the wheels, and 2 of those go on each side as well. These are the 2 side mirrors. Very important. And we also have to have Ray's cap with a light on the top. Finally, we put on Ray's fork, and Ray's becomes Ray's. Hi, Ray's. Okay, let's get those boxes in to the garage. Yay! That sure helped Wheeler out a lot. Without Ray's strength and his special forks, we'd still have boxes in the street. Not good. Thank you, Ray's, and thank you too, Hector. See you next time. Bye! Oh, look, there's Stitch the ambulance. She's going very fast because she has to get to the hospital quickly. You see, the hospital is just on the other side of the bridge. Oh no, the bridge is broken. It fell down. What should we do? Panic and run around? No, that won't help. We need a new bridge. Stitch thinks maybe Hector can help. Go, Hector! Go, Hector! Help Stitch! Help Stitch! And there's Hector! Hector, help Stitch! Help Stitch!
Hector, I need to get to the other side of the bridge quickly, and the bridge fell down, and can you...
Thank you, Hector! Hector is going to get all the parts needed to build Skyler the helicopter. Roll him out, Hector!
Hector, roll him out. Hector, roll him.
Here we go, says Hector. To build Skyler the helicopter, you start with the body. Then you put on the landing skids. There are 2 of those, and they go underneath. Then you need the tail boom. It doesn't actually go boom. It's the tail piece at the back. Next, you put on the tail rotor. That's the little propeller at the back. And finally, you put on the main rotor blade. That's what makes Skyler go into the sky. And ta-da! There's Skyler the helicopter. Skyler is going to get a replacement bridge. And believe me, it's very, very heavy. But Skyler can do it because she's so strong. Careful! And there we go. Job done. Thank you, Skyler. Now Stitch can get to the hospital. You're very welcome, says Skyler. Bye. Now Stitch can cross the bridge and get to the hospital on time. Hey, Stitch, why were you in such a hurry?
I forgot.
Bye, Hector. Oh, look. Rocket has gone to the bank. He's got some business to do today. Pedal is waiting for him outside. And, oh, who's that going so fast? It's Steeler. Steeler is very, very naughty. I think he's here to rob the bank. Oh, he is. Look.
Give me the money.
Says Steeler. Rocket is very frightened and angry now. And so is Pedal. We need Rapido the police car. Pretty Rapido. Maybe Hector the Tractor can help. Hector, Steeler the naughty bank robber is robbing the bank, and we need Rapido the police car to come and stop him. Can you help?
Thank you.
Hector is backing up so we can get all of Rapido's parts onto the flatbed. Up we go. And away. Go, Hector. Go, Hector. Okay, let's catch that naughty Steeler. To assemble Rapido, we start with the body. Then we put on the bumper. Every police car needs a good bumper. Bump. Then we put on 4 wheels, 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. Then we add 2 wing mirrors, clunk, clink, and 2 headlights. And finally, a flashy blue siren. Hi there, Rapido. Steeler is in the bank, and so is Rocket, and Steeler is... Oh, you know already? Go get him! Rapido to the rescue!
Stop, Steeler. Robbing a bank is against the law.
Says Rapido.
It is?
Says Steeler.
Who knew?
Rocket's happy that Rapido could help out in this sticky situation. And off they go, in handcuffs. Thank you, Rapido. That was very brave. And thank you too, Hector. We couldn't have done it without you.